potrei anche tirarlo.
One down. One down.
Hey yo people, so welcome back to this new breakdown. This time I'm gonna talk about the sniper rifles. We're gonna talk about the damage output on the different kind of weapons episode by episode, because yeah, this will be a series of episodes. We're gonna start up with the sniper rifles because I think it is the most interesting weapon to deal with. And I will try to prioritize the most used weapons, so the next one will be probably the submachine guns and then the assault rifle, and later on we'll follow up with the rest of the weapons. However, I will say we can start. I want to make this short and full of informations. Actually, there will be not only a breakdown of the damage output, but also a few useful information toward the end of the video. Enjoy! Let's start this out with the Paladin. This sniper rifle is a bolt-action weapon that claims the slowest amount of shot per second, but at the same time is able to deal the highest amount of damage with a single shot. Definitely a lethal weapon that has no comparison out there. In the current state, the Paladin is able to deal a base damage of 145, and in case of headshot, its damage is increased by 40%. Ergo, it will deal an amount of 203 points of damage. Basically, against any target that does not own a level 3 armor, we may say it's definitely deadly. There's no chance for them. Talking about body shots, against a level 3 armor, the Paladin deals 73 points of damage, 87 against a level 2 armor, and 102 against a level 1 armor. A level 3 armor's helmet is able to mitigate the damage as well, so in case of headshot against a level 3 helmet, it will deal 102 points of damage. And this is it, the Paladin's breakdown is completed. The Koshka is our second sniper rifle on the list, another weapon labeled as a bolt-action rifle with a slightly better fire rate than the Paladin, but traded in damage. In fact, the Koshka contains a base damage of 120 and the headshot multiplier is again 40%, which makes this weapon unable to achieve an headshot damage superior than 168. An interesting point of the Koshka is how extremely fast it is to aim downside with this weapon. It is indeed the fastest weapon in the game when it comes to this. Let's now analyze the damage applied to the body. Whenever you land a shot against a level 3 armor, the Koshka deals 60 points of damage, 72 against a level 2 armor, and 84 against a level 1 armor. And last but not least, in case of headshot on an helmet, you'll deal 84 points of damage to your enemy. Another sniper rifle analysis comes to an end, and let's proceed. Now, the Outlaw. This is another bolt-action rifle that offers amazing mechanics of pressure, also with a great damage per second. The Outlaw has a pretty fast fire rate, but compared to the last two sniper rifles, its damage gets greatly decreased. However, this weapon's particularity is that you don't need to reset the scope every time you want to shoot. You can land multiple shots by aiming down sight just once. This feature automatically opens a specific mechanic of pressure that can easily be compared to the semi-auto rifles. Damage-wise, the Outlaw has a base damage of 110, headshot multiplier is 40%, and eventually the damage will result to be 154. Let's proceed with the armors, where the damage scales to 55 against a level 3 armor, 66 against a level 2 armor, and 77 against a level 1 armor. To finalize, against a level 3 helmet you will deal an amount of 77 points of damage. Outlaw levels as completed, and now it's time for the last sniper rifle. The STM, the last sniper rifle of our list. This weapon is the only sniper rifle that is labeled as a semi-auto. It recently got nerfed, and it now attains the damage scaling really awful. In my opinion, the SDM has got a too heavy nerf that doesn't make it stand a single chance against any other sniper rifle. Barely against the tactical rifle as well, but let's see the numbers first. The base damage of this semi-auto is 74, and the headshot multiplier is lower than all the sniper rifles. In fact, it attains an extra 20% scaling, which makes it deal 88 points of damage if you land a shot on the head. The SDM is that sniper rifle with the highest fire rate, but also with an uncomfortable recoil swing. However, when it comes to armor, this weapon deals 37 points of damage against any level 3 armor, 45 against the level 2 armor, and 52 against the level 1 armor. As you may already imagine, the headshot damage against a level 3 helmet results to be extremely low, 45. I personally wouldn't pick up this weapon from the ground in the current state, but that is definitely up to you. So, now that we've been analyzing all the sniper rifles, let's give some space to a few useful information. First of all, you may wonder if the damage is different when it comes to feet and hands, or arms and legs. Well, the answer is no. Either you shoot to someone to their chest or to their hands, the damage will be the same, and so will be the damage to their armor's durability. Second, although a level 3 armor has an helmet that won't allow you to one-shot your target, you better aim for the head every time due to the increased durability damage. Yes, you're going to destroy the level 3 armor of your enemy faster if you manage to land headshots. And third, actually the last thing I have to say concerns the bullet traveling speed of the different snipers, of course. To make it easy, just see the damage curve as a connection to the traveling speed itself. The Paladin, for example, has the highest damage and also the fastest bullet traveling speed. The SDM instead has the lowest one. So, whenever you pick a different sniper rifle, consider to aim a little higher depending on what you're using. And that is pretty much it. Our first episode ends here, and I hope you really enjoyed it, because I definitely did enjoy catching all the footage and editing all of this. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to visit me on Twitch whenever I go live. Have fun!